there's no real rule on how to deal with mental health because it differs from person to person. I'd say that the best thing you can do, though, first and foremost, is to just talk to somebody, because no one's going to know what problem you have until you say it. You're the first person in your own corner. Being creative, being a creative person, that lifestyle alone, it can actually really easily lead you into periods of depression. The nature of being a creative person can. And it's so easy for it to almost go unrealized. It sneaks up on you, effectively. One of the things I think a lot of people don't realize, if you are going to really delve into being within the creative industries in any capacity, I've noticed, maybe others disagree, but I've noticed that it actually has the potential to lead you into mental health issues that maybe sneak up on you. You often don't realize it. The example I'd give is, I've known a lot of artists who work really, really well independently on their own, and I'm one of them. I really love my alone time. I'm quite introverted most afternoons. I'll come home and I need my quiet time. I need to think of ideas and I need to just be by myself. Already, I'm now in a high risk environment-ish because I'm alone. I am on my own. And that can lead to periods of self-doubt, and it can lead you down a path that you might feel really isolated, like no one understands you, like what you are trying to create maybe is worthless. And usually it's because you haven't shared it yet. You can usually get past that stuff, but there is the risk that you fall into the category of being isolated, and that can lead you down to pathways of serious depression. You don't want to talk about it with your friends because they won't necessarily understand. It's like the flip side. There's two sides to it here. You need that isolation to be creative, but you can also really risk becoming depressed and being alone.
When you found yourself in a place like that, what do you do? What's your advice then, or what is it that you do to get out of it?
So for me, I'm fortunate to be surrounded by people who know to check in on me. And it's never like, oh my God, dude, are you depressed? No, it's just like, how's the artwork going?
But you know what that means.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
They're checking in on, are you okay?
Yeah, but sometimes even that's like, that is the real underlying question. How's the artwork going? And I'll be like, it's a pain in the ass. Like, come get a coffee. And then you separate yourself from that pattern of thought, which can spiral either really, really high up. That's great. But it can also go really low. To step away from that every now and again is good. It's really, really good, because it means you're able to talk to people. There's a reason we have that cliche of, come back with fresh eyes. Yeah. Because tired ones that have been looking at the same thing, they're usually bitter and they're not looking at things clearly. So I'll exercise, which, I'm going to just be rehashing stuff that everyone would have heard before, but there's a reason for that. Exercise helps. It helps you clear your head. Eating a healthy meal, drinking water, getting a good night's sleep. And that one, I think as well, that's one thing that a lot of therapists and psychologists will talk about. People who are suicidal, people who are going through some of the most traumatic experiences of their life, they usually lack sleep.
Yeah.
When do artists get their best ideas?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Late at night. So, and
late at night, it's the worst. Yeah. Because even we have silence then.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's asleep and we have silence, and then they drop in. That's what happens to me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very much the same. But that's the line that you walk. On one side, you have all of this creativity that comes to you. But then on the other, there's the risk of hatred towards yourself. There's the risk of thinking you're worthless. You can really go down that dark path. If you're the kind of person who finds it's really, really good to stay creative, work in a different medium. Whatever you're doing, drop it. Whether that be writing a song, whether that be playing a guitar, if you're doing poetry, maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're an actor, comedian, I don't know. Go and play with some clay. Do something totally different.
Yeah.
If you aren't in that space, reach out. Talk to people. Talk to professionals if you can. The helpline that Support Act have, and I'm pretty sure that not a lot of creative people know about it. At least I want more people to know about it. The best thing about that is you're dealing with people within the creative industry, but also trained professionals. The value to that is no end, because I find that a lot of creative people seem to think that because their problems might just be to do with a creative block, or, you know, maybe they've gone through a breakup, and it could be anything. Maybe they're feeling really uninspired. Whatever it might be, you don't have to be in crisis to ask for help. We often downplay the necessity of talking to someone. That's why what Support Act have here, the helpline for creative people, it gives them the opportunity to talk openly to other creative people. And I just wish that was around when I was a lot younger. This, as a creative individual, it doesn't matter what stage you're at. You could be just starting, or you could be at the absolute top of your game. There still needs to be a support there, and that's what Support Act offer. It's wonderful. And it's non-judgmental. It's something that it could be about any issue you're facing.
It's nice to know that we have that in Australia, where it is, it's a big deal, I think, to have it, and to know that we, as creatives, have a support network outside of our immediate support network, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
Yeah, your immediate support network are wonderful. They're so useful, but even then, you can't necessarily expect them to be able to take on all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have so many services there that I wish that you could sort of transport them back in time, because, just doom scrolling their Insta page, it's like, it's more than just a mental health service. There's other things too. Like, I know a lot of people out there, myself included, who are really, really shy about, say, financial literacy when it comes to being a creative individual, because you are running your own business.
Yeah.
A lot of creative people feel really incompetent in that side of things, and you can become really embarrassed, and that can affect you. It sounds trivial, but it's true. They offer services for that, so you can actually get better at it. There's so many things out there that these guys offer that I don't think the creative people of Australia are actually conscious of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. We want to make everyone aware of it.
Yeah.
More.
Do it.
And go, do it.
Come on, world.
Come on.
No, I mean, come on, Australia.
Yeah.
There we go. Dramatic look.
Thank you so much, Sam.
That's okay.
Thank you. That was fun.
That was fun.